Welcome to the Music News. This is Andrew Kirby. To my left is Kate Kirby, and down there on the end, Bobby Cole from Twabi's World. Hope everybody's doing good. We've had a big couple of weeks along with the power being off and us sweating in the hot summer. But man, how about that cold breeze from the south?
Oh, man. It was really nice outside.
It was nice.
I thought it was, and what a great time to play a gig. If you're a venue, if you're a band, if you would like to know where to go and hear and see the best live music, we are trying to provide that to you in a calendar form on ETX-Live.com. And in doing that, we thought, well, what's a good way to get the word out? And so I thought about giving away one of my personal guitars. And the way you do that is just by subscribing there at etx-live.com. Put in your $20 and then get entered to win that guitar, and also get probably, at this point, we're hoping the most intuitive calendar that we can put together. And we're doing this because we believe in the East Texas community, and we need your help in order to make this happen. As you know, it takes a village. So send in those emails and put in that $20, and there you have it. That's all I got to say. What's going on, kids?
Well, we should start probably with our Artist of the Week, Bobby.
Oh, I'll tell you, this week was really Eve's Road. If you're not familiar with Charla, I think it's safe to say she's the only harpist in this area.
She's the only one doing really weird versions of Toxic.
This isn't your mama's harp. I mean, this isn't anything that you've seen. It's just simply amazing. Her and Jason have a really good chemistry, and it's a very unique and wonderful show that they put on.
We were able to catch them at Oddfellows just not too long ago, and we always love to go out and hear live music, and we definitely want to know where to go and hear that. So what else is going on with that?
Well, Eve's Road is going to be playing at Oddfellows this Friday as well, and they're going to be playing at Black Hawk Creek on Saturday. So that's two opportunities to catch this week's Band of the Week, our lovely and talented Eve's Road.
Congratulations on that, you guys. Well deserved.
And some other artist news, it is a big birthday for Alan Fox. Sheila and the Caddo Kats are throwing a birthday bash at the Sandbar in Kilgore this Saturday night. If you have not gotten your invitation, consider yourself invited.
It'll be a party.
It'll be a party. And then another artist news, if you were at Moore's store last week, Jopi Drew and Sheri Booth were swapping songs, and at some point Sheri took some beautiful video of Jopi playing with William, his kid, and they do wonderful music together.
Yeah, I believe it was an Eric Clapton piece of music, and I just love seeing him play with young William, and we expect big things to have a dad like Jopi, and wow, what a cool thing.
And he's just an amazing young man.
Yeah, he is.
Heck of an artist.
Yeah, we're looking forward to good things from William.
So, and speaking of Sheri Booth, you can also catch Sheri Booth this Friday, the 12th, at the Forge. Actually, she's going to be playing with our good friend Marcia Keys. So you can see them at the Forge this Friday. And we want to thank all of our members for being a part of ETX-Live.com and supporting everybody in the East Texas music scene.
Yeah, this is about the scene. It's not about any one individual or any group. This is about the music scene, and there's a lot to it.
There is.
I think we've just barely scratched the surface of all the different places as a band where you could go and play. And think about, if there's that many places to play, how many more bands and artists do they need to come and fulfill those times where they want some live music? What a great place to look for music if you're a venue owner is at ETX. You know, what we want to focus on is musicians, the venues, and the times they're playing. There's nothing worse than looking at your Facebook or any other social media and finding out about a show the day after it happens.
Or 4 days after, which is happening
Even
today.
even
it
worse.
sucks. It
Yeah.
does.
Yes.
And it makes you mad because you really want to support these people. So we want to make sure and get that stuff to you in a timely manner. So we're doing it weekly. And we'd love to have you. So join us if you see fit. So just as I was saying, venues get just as much out of this as a band or the end user. And we're talking about the website. So, and it turned out just not too long ago, Kate and I were a part of, was it Roigfest or Roigenbacher Fest? I'm not sure how you say it right, but we met Texas. And that was in Marshall, right?
Yeah, Marshall, Texas is Ruggenbach Brewing Company.
You got to get out there. They have got cool things happening. They just had their kind of grand opening with a huge festival that they put on down there in the street.
Ruggenfest.
And tell us more about that, you guys. You know more about that than I do.
Well, it was a great event. It took the whole town of Marshall, and they took over the square, and they had some great bands there. And in fact, they had a whole row of vendors of local businesses that are from Marshall. And this Saturday, actually, on the 13th, they're going to have what they're have a special event basically, and they're having She's All Hat, which is kind of like that booth that was so busy with all the custom-made bling hats.
That was awesome.
They're celebrating that vendor this Saturday with a special event. They're going to be there from 2 to 8, and they're going to have music, of course, because we're all about the events with music.
Right.
And the music is going to be provided by Preston Barrett Music, and he is an awesome entertainer. So if you're looking for a good thing to do that supports a venue that supports live music all the time on a consistent basis, head out to Marshall this Saturday and check out what Ruggenbach Brewing Company has going on.
A special thanks to Reugenbach and to Texas for being a member of ETX-Live.com. Now for something you'll really like. Maybe you won't. I know I do.
It's the best part of the show.
I kind of like it. I like to see her stumble on things too. So read away, baby.
All right, this week's concert calendar for the week of July 10th. And we're going to actually start on the 11th, which is Thursday. We have Rick Dudley playing at Texas Music City Grill and Smokehouse at 7 o'clock. Okay, so moving on to Friday, we have Duffy Douglas Music playing at Maybank Food Truck Yard. Aaron Wilson and David Cohen is playing at Four Bullets Brewery. Colton Sanders is playing the Blue River Valley Winery, and Caleb Hamby Band with Mason Dawson and Mac Hankins and the Moonlighters are playing at Davidson's in Gilmer. We have the Down Home Band playing at Whiskey Bent, and we thank the Down Home Band so much for being members. Eves Road is playing at Oddfellows. We told you about that earlier. Rick Dudley is playing at Hideaway Lake Clubhouse. Sean Christopher is playing at Lake Palestine Resort. Sheri Booth is playing with Marcia Keys over at The Forge. We told you about that a little bit earlier, but we want to thank them both for being members. Graham Sadler and Consider Me Phil is playing at Horace Hall. Birds of a Feather is playing at 5D Cattle Company. Mike Freely is at East Texas Brewing Company, and Sheila and the Caddo Kats have an acoustic show at the Back Porch in Kilgore, and we certainly thank them for their membership. On Saturday, we have Raymond Gilead at Lola's Handcraft Kitchen. It's an early show at 11 a.m. Eves Road is at Black Hawk Creek Grill. Mike Freely is at Fredonia Brewery at 6 o'clock. The Down Home Band is playing Shillbilly Saloon. That is where they're playing. Thanks, guys, for your membership. Garden Valley Radio is at Lago del Pino. Preston Barrett Music is at Ruggenbach Brewing Company. We told you about that earlier. Red Dirt Rita's is at East Texas Brewing Company. Rick Dudley is at Doc's Cellar. Colton Sanders is at the Hangout at Lake Hawkins Restaurant and Bar. Sheila and the Caddo Kats, you guys, you got to go over and celebrate Alan's birthday at the Sandbar, and that's going to be at 8 o'clock on Saturday. The Delahatchie Boys are playing in Waxahachie at 8 o'clock. The Kirby's Duo is playing at Oddfellows Wine Bar at 8 o'clock, and that's a short set from 8 to 10, so you guys come out and say hi. Black Ice is playing at Club 155, and Teaser has the party going on at Auntie Skinner's Riverboat Club and Restaurant, and that is over in Jefferson. On Sunday, you do have a couple of things to see. You have Raymond Gilead over at Lola's Handcraft Kitchen at 11 o'clock. That's that brunch thing. And you have Clover the Girl with Fiction, Love, and Caftan at the Green Room. That's in the Red Door at the Rose City Comedy Club in Tyler.
In Tyler. Front Street.
That is what is going on this weekend. Enjoy your time out seeing live music.
So, if you're not listening to live music in person, what are you hearing when it comes through on your car or on your headphones? Or where are you getting your music? What are you listening to? Well, I get music in lots of different directions because I've known a lot of people for a long time, because maybe I got a few years on some people.
Maybe.
But there's a guy that used to play and still plays with Jack White, with Great White.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
His name's Tony Montana. Some people
Tony.
know him as Tony Cardenas. Hey, man, just wanted to tell you thank you for letting me know. We've got a new album out with his band called Shadow and the Thrill, with a new single called Bleeding Out. Check out Tony Cardenas' album, Shadow and the Thrill. Anyway, little friend, big friend, and a great guy. Thanks for letting me know, Tony.
And along those lines, I wanted to give a shout out to East Texas's own Post Profit has a new video dropping this Friday. So check those out.
Good stuff. Hey, if you think we're missing something and we need to know about it, please, by all means, send us an email. Any other music news we're leaving out?
Not that we know of.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week here at the Music News. Thank you so much for all of those people that have joined to win the Les Paul. You still can do it. We've got plenty of time, and we look forward to hearing from you via your email at etx-live.com. Thanks for supporting, and we look forward to bringing you more news about the calendar next week.